everybody? It's your boy Chris, aka the Water King, coming at you for another Dueling Bros video. Today we have the finals from our most recent Master Case tournament, and that means that we do have 3 booster boxes on the line, and 3 Dueling Brothers Token Packs and an LGS Promo. So Josh starting off hot with 2 rope rides, lightning in a bottled 1, so he can use convert to get the second one out. It's a very common play by the Fearsome critter players. Very nice Prism Aura, might I say. And then we have our boy Doug, plays an atmospheric jellyfish. That card is the bane of the Fearsome critters and the current meta. UFO had only been out for a day or so not everything had been tested, but that poison can get through to a Gumbaroo. So if you can get jellyfishes out early and before the Fearsome critters stack up, you can get some poison damage onto Gumbaroo and get him out of there. So this is a very interesting matchup because both decks are very fast. Plays a Gumbaroo, Josh, and then he lightning in a bottles a Gumbaroo. So the Cosmic deck is more toolboxy, as Doug likes to say, but it's consistent. It just, you can pull what you want, and it looks like Josh just attacks direct. Interesting. He is a very good player. I believe Josh was telling us that he got 34th at the Cashers Cup, and definitely shows. That Stars Terror getting out there is really going to help Doug later. It looks like he didn't get an aura, so there's really not much you can do with just one aura as Cosmic. You kind of at least need that second aura. Really, 3 is the sweet spot for you to get rolling, because then you can really start cycling stuff out of your deck. A lot of contemplation from Mr. Doug here, and for Righteous Soul, we can see his hand. He's got the Atmospheric Jellyfish, Air Rods, Lizard People, Dark Watchers. Plays another Atmospheric Jellyfish. Smart move. Okay, so he attacks a rope, right? Okay. Alright. I am very interested to see how that plays out. I personally would have attacked the Gumbaroo, but as you'll see as you watch this duel, Doug is very smart and he's very calculated and has a master plan. So you just have to let things play out. Okay, so he played a Forest Aura, Gumbaroo, and then he did 2 water, and then he did the Forest God's Hammer for Mishi Peshu. Now this is Josh's special secret sauce in his Fearsome critter deck, because you get to draw extra cards and you get to deal damage to beasties per damage. So he was able to kill that jellyfish, and then he put 20 damage onto the other jellyfish. And Mishi Peshu is just strong in general because of his first strike. So there's a lot of things that that just having Mishi Peshu in the Fearsome critter deck helps. It was a very smart play. And the attacks direct, and after he destroys the jellyfish from bringing Rope Right down. Using Rope Right to bring him down. That was just an all-around very good play. I don't know if anybody would have seen Mishi Peshu coming. New Year's? Yeah, kind of puts you in a spot where you kind of have to do that. As a rule of thumb, you don't really want a New Year's or Fearsome critter player, or let them get their New Year's off, because everything they have is like a 1-drop, and it can really get out of hand. Most of the time they have upwards of like 20 beasties in their deck. Alright, he plays Air Rods, and then it passes. That's a lot of Fearsome critters out there right now. That's 5, and then a Mishi Peshu. So things are getting really crazy. Looks like he plays a Bookmark. He plays a Forest Aura, takes 3, Squonk, Gumberoo, and a Roperite. I mean, the field is really blown up real fast. I don't really know how Doug is going to come out of this particular game. But that was a very, very fast build-up for the Fearsome critters. Let's see what Josh does. If I was him, I would remove the flying and then kill the air rods. But it seems like he's doing everything at face. That was around 500 damage, I believe. And then that Squonk just hit it for another 100. And Lightning and a Bottle for another 100. So Doug is down to probably like 100 to 200 LP at this point. So we'll see what Doug does here. And he goes to game 2. Yeah. There's really not much you can do at that point. So, let's see what Doug sides in, sides out, and let's see what our Fearsome critter player sides in, sides out. That was a pretty confident showing. It looks like he's taken out 2 cards. He put 2 cards in. So we'll see what happens. That was a very strong showing. Let's see if Doug can maybe get a better start on this round. Really, he just needed the aura. That's really all you need with Cosmic. You just need the aura, because once you get the lizard people out, you can really start just choosing what you want. And yeah, it's gonna be wild. If Doug can get that aura out, then things can get a lot different. The Fearsome critter deck can get disrupted with some Dark Watchers, the paralysis, poison, confusion. There's a bunch of different stats effects that Cosmic can inflict. Starting out with that, with the air rods, I like it. That paralyze can really help in getting rid of tribal boost. Josh getting a little cute there, playing the Forest God's Amber on each side. Doug isn't playing water, so there's no pages that deal damage based on touching as of this tournament. So silly business. People do silly things. And he played a Gumberoo after lightning a bottle on the Roperite. So now Doug has the Prism Aura and the Cosmic. Let's see what Doug gets going. Doug is very well thought out. I've sped this up. Balancing beam. So Josh is 21, I believe, and Doug is 36. So that dealt 100 damage. So that just outright destroyed the Gumberoo. So that was a very, very big brain play by Doug, because we do enact the Caster's Cup rules. So, Balancing Beam is in effect. We do make you write down your age as per the tournament when you sign up. So, yeah, that was just, I really like the addition of Balancing Beam. I've only ever got Marco, our resident young up and coming shark, to use it, but I haven't really seen anybody else be able to utilize it. Forest Elemental, there you go. Stop that paralysis and poison and stuff like that. And then right now we're they're calling me over to talk about you still get the convert trait even if it's paralyzed, because paralyze only affects the effect text box, not traits. And he plays a Bursting Spiderlings, and here we go. And another quick start, but let's see what happens. I'm super excited. This is definitely causing some issues, because you got the poison tokens, you got the forest elemental, and then you got the Gumberoo, and you got the Roperite. You got pretty much everything you would want in the Fearsome critter deck, I think, out right now. So he kills the Roperite, from the attack earlier. Because Rope was paralyzed before the Forest Elemental came out. Dark Watchers, okay. Yeah, Dark Watchers is good. I like Dark Watchers. So he creates 10 tokens. Now let's see if Josh forgets anything this game, because in previous matches in the day he would create the tokens and then not use them. Granted, I think in those situations he was winning, but then Doug helps him out. You know, Doug's a good guy. I would not have said anything about the Spiraling tokens. I would have just let him in the turn. But Doug wanted to just, I believe he wanted to count everything up at once instead of having to write down everything like 3 different times, because poison stacks. Okay, so Dark Watchers being activated brings the Cosmic Aura to his hand. We saw the Reptoid Ruler. That is very, very good. I think he put the jellyfish on top though. I think that's what that was, with the jellyfish. So we got the 3 aura, like I was saying earlier, that's the sweet spot. So even though Josh has all that aura out, you only have 7 cards in your hand. So like that's why I was saying that you can't let them New Year's, or you really don't want to New Year's a Fearsome Critter player, because that gives them more ammunition. Because now, if you've noticed, like, I don't think Josh has maybe 1 or 2 cards in his hand. So unless he draws a bookmark, he's going to start to be screwed, because Doug is going to be able to, if he plays the Lizard People right here, he's going to be able to just continue to search and search and search. It looks like okay, Dark Watchers. Still, that's a very another good card. Jellyfish, beautiful, beautiful. See, Doug has a much bigger brain than me. He plays the ray gun. Oh, nice. Nice. Ray gun, the Gumbaroo, because there was no other Fearsome Critters out. Yes, I like it. You see, this is what I'm talking about. Doug having the big brain. Josh plays growth. I saw that ray gun, and I liked it. I don't know if I didn't know if I liked it well enough, if I would have ran Cosmic to put it in my side deck, but that's just how you show how different players' brains work. That ray gun is so good. You know, Gumbaroo can kill the Forest Elemental next turn. If he was playing a Lightning player, he could destroy a car. It's so many good things. Okay, so Josh is going to play 2 Rope Rights. And then a Gumbaroo. And even then, say he drew 5 cards, but then now he only has 3. I see one of those is New Year's. Lightning in the bottles. Paralyzed, took 10 and 1 poison. That was huge. He did not want that ray gun to blow up another Gumbaroo potentially soon. Because really effectively all Doug would have had to do is ray gun the Gumbaroo and then swing into the Gumbaroo with jellyfish, and Gumbaroo would have died from poison at the end of the turn. And without Gumbaroo, the Fearsome Critter deck is, I'm not scared of it without Gumbaroo. So Lizard People, that's why Flame beats it so easy. It's just because once you don't have Gumbaroo, it's game over. That's why Mishu Peshu is so strong. It has that first strike, just in case you go against a flame deck, you can play as a trap or whatever. It was a very, very good addition. Doug revealed to Josh what he got, but we just didn't get to see it. I was standing there watching the whole time. UFO Lizard People FAC. It's a pretty good 3 to choose from. Let's see what he chooses. I think he put UFO on top. Or was it a lizard people? No, I think Doug would have searched for lizard people with their lizard people. Now, Doug has 2 aura. Balancing me and boom. Coming in clutch again. That is nasty. Okay, he swings into the rope rights because there's only 2 out right now, so they're only at 40, so now one of the rope rights has 20 damage on it, unless he plays more fearsome critters. He's gonna die. No yours. Yeah, nothing you can do with no dampen. Okay. I think I saw a frog in there for the fearsome for Josh. Interesting. Played another rope right. Okay, 2 rope rights. Alright, plays the water aura. He's trying to decide what he wants to do. It's a big decision here. There's 2 tokens out. And he swings with rope right into lizard people. And then he swings with the final token to kill the lizard people. Alright, rope right, and lightning in a bottle is to destroy the jellyfish. Good play. That poison is going to be devastating. And that is 4 aura. Kill the token. Okay. Okay. Place lizard people on. I wonder what he searched for. I just know Doug, he pulls it from his deck and he flips it up to show his opponent before he puts it in his hand, so he just doesn't show the camera, but he for sure is showing his opponent. If I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure Doug just pulls more lizard people. But I don't know. I think Doug only plays 2 Dark Watchers. He could have pulled 8 rods, but I think Doug likes to utilize the cycling of the lizard people. So jellyfish for the 2 aura. Uses 2 floating and 1 cosmic for power up red. Okay, wowzers. That is... It's a big jellyfish. Gets to pull a cosmic aura to his hand. Puts that list of people on top. Man. Yeah. Yeah, the Josh hasn't really been able to attack face that much this game. I think 3 Gumbers have been destroyed, 2 Rope Rides, 1 Forced Elemental. So for a Fearsome Critter deck is running low. You just need to have at least 7 or 8 out. Alright, swings of the Rope Ride, then he swings into him with tokens. At the end of the turn, lizard people will die. Oh no, and decides to kill him with Rope Ride. Okay. So he's attacking with these 2 tokens left, Force Elemental for 3 poison, and a Rope Ride. Okay. Now the jellyfish is dead from poison. Ooh, power birded jellyfish. Still very, very scary though. Oof. I guess power birded anything is scary. That's why you gotta have it in almost every deck. Yeah. See, Doug is instead of focusing on life points, he's just taking away Josh's win condition, which is basically just playing a bunch of fearsome critters. Yeah, very, very smart by Doug to just systematically take, and then Josh scoops. Okay, sounds about right. Yeah, that's what I would have done if I was Josh. I mean, you're just at a point where 3 of your Gumbers are gone, you only got 2 left, and he's destroying your Rope Rides. You already knew yours, you already growth, so there's really not much else you can do after that. So now we're going on to game 3. So now Josh is going to get to go first again. We saw what happens when Fearsome Critter gets to go first. Now we saw what happens when Doug finally gets his aura. So is game 3 gonna be, like Doug heavy, or is it gonna be or is it gonna be Fearsome Critter heavy? Because now let's see what happens. Hopefully Doug can get his aura, and then now Josh is going first. So now it's both casters should have their win conditions available this game. It's crazy that to say that all Doug needs is just aura. But it's true. As you guys just saw, Doug's deck is very toolboxy, is what he says. That's a very accurate description of it, because you just get to choose what you want as the game goes on. So it's very, very, very smart. All right, Josh plays a water aura for a bookmark, and not a normal start for a Fearsome Critter deck. Not a normal start at all. Alright, Cosmic Aura for Air Rods, and Josh's turn. If I remember right, this has a crazy ending. I cannot wait. Alright. Force God's Amber. Josh kept a risky hand. I'll just say that right now. If that's all he has, that is a risky hand. Boom. And that's the power of Cosmic right there. That's the power of Cosmic right there, man. You just... Good Lord have mercy. And you just search for lizard people. Boom. And then if he needed to, he also could search for Dark Watchers. Like... 20 at the Forest God's Amber. Beautiful. Smart man. Smart man. Rope right. Rope right. Lightning in a bottle. For a Gumbaroo. And that's turn. He's about to be in a super bad spot. I mean, that because Doug is for sure about to destroy that Forest God's Amber. Cause like, yeah, but then Rope Ridge can generate the Forest Aura. Yeah, Josh was saying he didn't really have that much aura, so that didn't surprise me. But yeah, lizard people. Now what? One for a bookmark? Okay. Okay. Okay, so he's choosing to go for a rope, right? So so he can't take out the amber and both rope right and that rope right. I don't think. He has to choose. Okay, takes that out for sure. Force the rope right to generate aura. And he ends his turn. Okay, interesting. Interesting indeed. Place growth. That would be why he kept that hand. Still very risky. Played off though. Obviously is very confident with it. He takes a rope right for a Gumbaroo. Lightning in a bottle for a Squonk. In a bottle for a Gumbaroo. And the Gumbaroo gets plus 50, so he'll swing to kill the lizard people. And Doug put that in the wrong spot. Doug has aura. Josh has the fearsome critters out. Let's see what happens. Okay, so some deliberation over the Gumbaroo damage, how Gumbaroo takes the damage and then reduces it to 0. That's why he gets destroyed from fire pages. There's some people I've encountered that think that Gumbaroo will not die from a fire page. He doesn't take damage, but no, he does take damage. He just reduces it to 0. It's a very, very specific game mechanic. So lizard people. And he pulls out a Fresno Nightcrawlers, as we can see. And I know you guys can't tell because this is sped up, but time is getting close. He plays a jellyfish and then Fresno. But yeah, time is getting dangerously close. It's about a minute and a half left, I think. Now maybe 2. Play stars, okay. So both players are starting to calculate exactly what they need to do to win, because it's going to come down to turns. Because they're both in the relatively like 800 range, I believe, at the moment. He finishes that rope right off. Smart. Alright, so that's time. And so they're kind of going back and forth each turn with who's taking the lead in points. Okay, so Josh just ended turn. So that's turn 1. So Doug attacks with arrows. Or no, he doesn't. He uses his ability. Attacks for 50. And 50. Tendency poison, 50. 3 poison. And another 20, okay. That puts Doug slightly in the lead. With 103 poison. Then fatigues 5 for supernatural black hole. Oh my god. Holy moly, that ended abruptly. Someone hit stop as soon as the duel ended. I thank them for saving my phone battery. But now I need to do a little bit of extra video to let you guys know what just happened. Doug played Supernatural Black Hole, and it was turn 3 for Josh, and he had no more lightning in the bottles. He did have some fearsome critters. Had he had, I think, like 2 or 3 lightning in the bottles, maybe, he would have been able to take the win. But as you guys saw, he had to utilize those earlier in the duel because he had no aura, so he had to use Rope Right for his aura. What a very, very, very good duel. You know, I can't think of anything else that because the only thing that I can think of that can really destroy Fearsome Critters is Bubbling Brews. So the fact that Doug was able to systematically take down a Fearsome Critter deck, not only a Fearsome Critter deck that had Mishu Peshu that was throwing people off all day long. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and look out for our sealed Grand Prix. Ooh, that's right. The first announcement here, and it is coming soon. It is going to be Crypto Nation, Nightfall, Wilderness, and UFO sealed events, a Grand Prix, and the winners, the top 3 will get points, and then the person with the most points at the end of the 4 events will have a grand prize. More details on that coming, but that is for sure happening. We are all ready for that to go. And other than that, guys, thank you for watching the duel, and be sure to come out to one of our events. Peace.